We've spoken about Delta 8. We've spoken about Delta 9. However, there's this one certain underrated cannabinoid that we have not spoken about. Which one is that one?
That one is Hexahydrocannabinol.
That's a tongue twister.
It is. You just have to say it confidently, then nobody will know you got it wrong.
So what is it short for?
Oh, the short form is HHC.
Okay, I've heard about HHC. Seems pretty new in the market out there.
Well, even though seems like it's fairly new, it's like the new buzzword, or it's the new shiny Delta 8 right now.
Mm-hmm.
However, it's been around since, in the 1940s. There's an American chemist, his name's Roger Adams, and he created it in lab by taking a Delta 9 THC and adding 2 hydrogen molecules in it. And that's how they make HHC.
Interesting. But where in the hemp plant is it found?
Naturally, it exists in the seeds and the pollen of the hemp plant. But imagine how much hemp do you need to gather to extract enough HHC to make a finished product.
Wow. So is it natural or is it synthetic?
I believe it really depends on how you would define it. I mean, as for me, as long as it comes from a natural source, like example, hemp-derived Delta 9 THC, and then they convert it into like a cannabinoid that's very similar to it but has a different, use, I feel like that's still natural because it's coming still from nature and earth. Mm-hmm. Versus like other synthetic drugs, it comes from like other chemicals.
Mm-hmm. Understandable. So how can people use HHC, or what do they use it for?
Yes, HHC is going to be different than Delta 9 and Delta 8. Delta 9, Delta 8 is more of like a relaxing type of cannabinoid for you to just have fun, relax. However, HHC, some people can get energy from it, especially if you microdose it.
Really?
Yeah. You get this, customer testimonials say that you can get like feeling happy, maybe euphoric, and then a little boost of energy. It's not like where it's super psychoactive and it's not like that. It's just more happy when you're microdosing, that is.
Okay. And is there any opposite effects? Because I know with Delta 8, for example, I have ADHD, so it helps me relax. It helps me focus.
Right.
So is there any opposite effects for HHC?
That's funny. Okay, well, let's talk about 2 different ways that it might be different.
Okay.
For people without ADHD, if you take a little bit, like I said, it gives you a little bit more energy, makes you feel creative and happy. Mm-hmm. But if you take like a lot of it, it's kind of biphasic where it's just going to knock you out. You're going to be tired, sleepy, and you're done for the day.
Interesting.
Now, the second part is for people with ADHD like you. Mm-hmm. It actually gives you the effect of what non-ADHD people would have on Delta 8, like relaxed, sleepy, tired, and maybe do some time traveling because you lose track of time. Well, that's a little bit about our underrated cannabinoid that we really should be letting more people know about.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then we'll, talk about it more later on. So remember, click that subscribe button, follow us on Instagram, on TikTok.